Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am back with another review of a day at an amusement park, and today I will be talking about this past Sunday at Hersheypark. So this was our second visit to Hersheypark in the dark, and this time I got the full experience, and so I will be talking about it in today's video. And so let's get started with this review of the day. So when we first got to Hershey, we went to ice cream parlor before we went into the park, and I got coffee ice cream, and it was pretty good. And so after our pit stop at ice cream parlor, we had to wait a little, and then the park officially opened for us pass holders. And so we were able to get 2 back-to-back rides on Sky Rush right after we got in the park. Very good start to our day. and Sky Rush still needed to warm up that morning, so yeah, it was a little slow, but later in the day it warmed up. And so after those 2 morning rides on Sky Rush, we headed for a ride on Great Bear, which was my only earthing ride on it for that day. I'll get to the reasoning why later in this video, but yeah, we got a front row ride on Great Bear, which was, I think, our first ever time doing Great Bear in the front. Yeah, so anyway, after Great Bear, we headed to Hershey's Triple Tower, and that was a good ride on it. And after Hershey's Triple Tower, we headed to Overlook Food Court for a good lunch. We both got tacos this time. Maybe got chicken and I got beef. And they have some good tacos there. And yeah, so after Overlook Food Court, we got 2 back-to-back rides on Storm Runner, and they were both very good. It definitely made up for it not being open last visit. And so after Storm Runner, the 2 back-to-back rides on Storm Runner, we rode Fahrenheit, and it wasn't rainy this time, so it was a much better ride on Fahrenheit. Although I did see the train shake a little bit, but it was still a good ride. And so after Fahrenheit, we were gonna ride Wildcat, but then it was down, so we headed to Laugh Track, and we actually got a lights out experience on it, which was really cool. And we'd never done Laugh Track with the lights off, and we couldn't see anything. It was really good, and that's one of the things Hershey offers for Hersheypark in the dark, so we definitely took advantage of that. And so after Laugh Track, we headed for a ride on Lightning Racer. The ride on Lightning was a little slow because we were the only ones on the train, so yeah. And Thunder was a little bit slow too, I think. And I think Thunder ran a little faster, but yeah, so those were some okay morning rides on Lightning Racer. And after Lightning Racer, we headed to the Ferris wheel, where we actually got some good shots of things going, and we witnessed Bainham painting the inside of Tornado's funnel, which was really cool. And after the Ferris wheel, we headed to Wildcat, which was a good ride on it. And after Wildcat, we headed to the Claw, which is my favorite flat at Hershey, for a good ride on that. And after the Claw, we rode Comet, which was a decent ride on that. And after Comet, we headed to Sky Rush for a re-ride on that since the line wasn't bad. And after Sky Rush, we got some shots of Sky Rush from the Sky Rush path. I mean, we only got one of Sky Rush from the Sky Rush path, where, yeah, there's this path where that you can walk to get and where you can get some good views of Sky Rush while walking on it. So we took advantage of that to get some shots of Sky Rush. And so after the Sky Rush path, we were going to ride Super Duper Looper, but the line was too long. So we decided to head for a re-ride on Great Bear, which a ride up there declined my earthing adventure on it. So yeah, I'll show you the clip in the shot I'll show you the clip in the shot I got right now. So yeah, I could clearly tell that denial was coming, and but I didn't believe it at first. So when I went to put my shoes and socks in the cubbies, Kitty was like, "Put your shoes on, bud." And so yeah, I'm not trying to make fun of her for that or anything. I just wanted to like point it out, you know. And yeah, so after that ride on Great Bear, we headed for a ride on Candymonium, which was a good ride-in on it. And after Candymonium, we headed to Reese's Cup Fusion for a ride on that, which was decent. Evie got in third place. I got in third place and Evie got in second. And so after Reese's Cup Fusion, we headed for a re-ride on the Claw, and that was my first time riding it during the true Hersheypark in the Dark event, which was really cool. And it was our first night ride on the Claw since April. And so after the Claw, we were gonna do a night ride on Storm Runner, but the line was too long. So yeah, after that disappointment, we headed to the Dispatch Pizzeria, located right near the boardwalk. And yeah, that was a good eatery there. And after the boardwalk, we headed for a pitch black night ride on Lightning Racer, since they also turned the lights off on that for Hersheypark in the Dark, and which was really cool, by the way. And it was our first ever night ride on Lightning Racer in general, so yeah, that was a good experience for us. And after Lightning Racer, we headed to Great Bear for another ride on that, which was really good. But Katie was still in the station though, so I couldn't go or anything. And yeah, so after Great Bear, we headed for another ride on Sky Rush. This was the most we've ridden Sky Rush in a day, guys. 4 times. And that was a good front seat night ride on Sky Rush. And did we get another one on Sky Rush? I don't remember, but it was still a good night ride on Sky Rush regardless. And yeah, so after Sky Rush, we headed to Candymonium, which was another good night ride on it. And after Candymonium, we went to the Sweetery and the Ice Cream Parlor, which was my first ever time stopping at either one of those places after our Hershey visit. Actually, we stopped at both after this Hershey visit, which was crazy. And it was crazy for me because it was my first time ever stopping at one of these locations after Hersheypark, which was crazy. And yeah, so after the Sweetery and Ice Cream Parlor, that concluded our day at Hersheypark. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the day, and make sure to check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description. And I hope you reply to me your thoughts on this review of the day, and I will see you in the next.